classes. I do online classes. Dude, if you do in-person, like, courses and then work on top of that, you are insane, and I respect you so much. I unfortunately couldn't make that work with my job, so I do online classes. And I haven't technically, like, gone to my graduation yet. I didn't want to go to the in-person graduation because I'm using so much of this that I do not need to be. But I didn't want to go in person because it was expensive. I didn't want to book flights, and I just don't like leaving my fucking house. Like, I genuinely think that I've developed, like, agoraphobia since, like, moving to the city. Like, I don't know. I just don't want to leave. I don't want to go out. But, like, if, like, someone asks me if I want to go out and, like, do something with them, I'm fine. Oh my god. I need a haircut so fucking bad. And also, it's, like, very humid. So please ignore whatever the fuck my hair does. But, yeah, I just don't want to, I don't personally want to leave, like, whether it's doing something by myself or, like, if I'm driving. I don't know what the fuck is going on with me. I need to just, like, do it. I know this is what I just need to do, but I just won't. Like, I can't make myself. I think it's just, like, a slump I'm falling into, because I think ever since the start, I've just not been wanting to do a lot of shit. Like, I've just been very unmotivated and not interested in basically anything, but I'm also interested in doing so much. So it's like that executive, like, dysfunction. Like, I don't do anything basically. So, I don't know. There's the cream. But yeah, I gotta get that shit together. Anyway, I was saying, basically, because I don't do anything, all I do is, like, schoolwork and stuff, and I'm so used to doing it for, like, the last 5 years, because it took me a little bit longer to get my bachelor's. I'm so used to doing classes, I'm just bored as hell at home, just, like, waiting. I took, like, a break between, like, start dates before jumping right into it. And I'm jumping into psychology because I want a nice background to when I do an education master's degree. Because they don't offer any education bachelors. Otherwise, I would do an education bachelor's. At least I don't think that they do. I'll have to double check. I live in Newport Beach, I should know. I don't deal with bachelor's or undergraduate, like, associates either anymore. I used to, but now I work with people who are getting their masters, which is why I'm now looking at getting my master's. And I decided that I wanted to get a second bachelor's prior. Not that it's necessary at all. I just feel like I didn't try very hard. Like, that probably sounds so bad, but, like, I did not feel like putting a ton of effort into these courses, and I really didn't. I still graduated with Latin honors, which I was so shocked by, because I felt like I wasn't trying very hard. So I want to get this second degree, which I know I'm going to have to, like, basically lock in for, because it's a lot of reading and writing, and that's also going to help me practice my writing and, like, really just, like, okay, I know what I'm doing sort of bullshit. And my goal is to get a higher Latin honors with this one. I got it's a cum laude. So I want to get, I think, magna, or at least, I don't think I'm going to get summa, which is, like, the highest that you can get. I don't think I could ever do that, but I'm hoping maybe for magna, or at least cum laude again. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, I was surprised to find out that I graduated with Latin honors. Not the flex, but kind of. I'm gonna pop this primer on now. But that's, like, kind of the whole point, because I just felt like I don't know, I didn't want to be like, okay, whatever, and then jump into my master's, and then, like, feel like I'm struggling with writing and stuff like that, because I didn't feel, like, super challenged my last one. And I know they might be like, well, yeah, that also makes sense, because your background was graphic design, and that's kind of also the point, is a lot of my projects and stuff were more art. I mean, not all of them, like, it was also very focused towards, like, marketing and business. So definitely, like, wrote papers and all that stuff too, but I don't know, I just want something more focused on that, so, like, I can have more practice with it, because I just don't want to come in with shitty writing for a master's beneficial because I know in the program you'll go over like bias and things like that. So I think it'll just be nice and beneficial for me moving forward since I'm not going to go through with like an education bachelor's. And the reason I'm planning on doing that master's degree is just to kind of continue like growth within my current career since I like my job. And I think that would be beneficial if I ever want to go like further to be like a lead or a director or something like that. Will I? I don't know, but we'll see, I guess. So that's what I'm to do. I'm actually having my graduation this coming Saturday, and I'm having some friends and family come over, and I'm low-key feeling a little overwhelmed with it. Like, I didn't have a graduation party for, like, high school when I graduated, and so, like, this is my first time doing that, and it's just, like, it's barely anybody, but, like, again, like, with how I've just been wanting to do nothing, it's like, I don't even want to do it almost anymore. I don't know, that's probably stupid and bad, but, because, like, I do want to be celebrated. Also, bitch, I'm so embarrassed. Okay, so because it's, like, an online graduation, you're not there, they have you, like, submit, like, a picture of yourself, like, in your graduation gear, and even though I fucking work here, I've been putting it off, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get pictures taken, and then I was like, I got my stuff in, I was like, okay, I need my hair cut before I get my pictures taken, and if you don't know me well, my mom cuts my hair, because if I go to a salon, I get a fucked up cut. If I haven't gone to a barber, because I'm just like, I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna get fucked up there, I don't know, and if my mom fucks up my hair, it's fine, because it's my mom, like, I can only be so pissed at her for a little bit, so, she comes over, but she doesn't cut my hair, so I'm just like, okay, we'll have to take these pictures of my haircut, and it's like the last night that you can possibly submit these bitches, and the pictures are coming out horrific. Like, we're doing it in my kitchen to try and get some decent lighting. It looks horrible, and so I just have this like idea to like really shittily Photoshop myself with like a different background because my program was graphic design. It'd be kind of fucking funny to have like a shitty ass picture when your major is graphic design. So I submit it, and I'm not really thinking. I think it was a little high, not gonna lie. And I submit that, and like, dude, I looked at the picture again just recently, and I'm like, this is such a bad picture. Like, it's so fucking bad. And like, I think that's another reason why I'm thinking about canceling is I don't want my family to see that shit. That's so stupid. And then on top of that, I'm not done. Mind you, I work at the school. I'm working with students who are also graduating same day I'm graduating, and like, so they're gonna see my picture and shit, and I'm just like, fuck, that's so embarrassing. And like, some of the ones that I'm close to, I already told, like, don't like this picture's god awful. So yeah, I think that's also what's coming from like wanting to not fucking house something. I'm gonna start with my foundation. This is the Haus Labs Skin Tech foundation in the shade whatever the fuck. I think this is Fair Warm, so 60. And this is the shade Group. But yeah, oh my god, I almost forgot about that. Yeah, it's bad, so I'm a little embarrassed with that. And I'm sure I could reach out to the team and be like, can you just remove the photo if I really wanted to, but like, it's in less than a few days now, and I just would hate to do that to somebody, and also like, it seems to be getting too hot for some of the plants I want in there, and I don't know how to cool it down very well. So I need to like look into maybe getting some mini fans or something in there so it can like regulate temperature better or some shit. I don't know. Because I just had to take out, I had a blackberry plant in there, and then I'm also growing some cucumbers, which I feel like gourds are supposed to be able to handle heat pretty okay. So I don't really know what's going on with that. Is that actually a gourd? It's not. Is it a type of gourd or squash, or is it not? I don't know. Now that I said that, I think I'm wrong. But anyway, not the point. But the point is, I had to take them out because they were getting like crispy, and I didn't want them to like die because obviously don't want to restart like my plants and stuff. Although I didn't grow the blackberry plant all from the seed. Only the cucumbers. I got some other stuff going on, but I really want to get these cucumbers growing because we go through cucumber pretty quick in the house, so it'd be nice to not buy it as often. I'm basically growing a bunch of stuff that like I would normally buy, but it would be nicer to like just be able to pop it out of the garden. So that's been something I've been up to. And the reason I've been doing a lot of stuff in my greenhouse and not like in my actual garden beds, other than one, is because I have a mint invasion. And I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with like mint or heard this before, but gardeners will tell you to not plant mint in your ground because it is super invasive, and the way that it grows, it's essentially like impossible to get rid of unless you're able to dig up the entire root system. And spoiler alert, you're not able to do that. Like it's like once it's there, it's like fucking there. And I didn't know that. Well, and I think the neighbors didn't, not the neighbors, what the fuck am I saying? The previous people who lived here, they didn't know that. And so they had planted mint, or they had container mint that got out of the container. I don't know. But essentially there's mint every fucking where. And so I was like, okay, I'll just dig it up out of the garden beds. And like literally these roots would be so thick, like thicker than my fingers, dude. And every time you'd rip one out, there's like 6 more under it. Like I was like, okay. So I went ahead and I had to do like herbicide because I'm sorry, like it was no way, like unless I had probably paid somebody to come and dig it up, it was just not happening. And bitch, I don't got that much disposable income, so I just bought some like bulk herbicide from Costco, and I've been spraying these beds. And to be fair, it wasn't just mint that I was killing too. Like I don't know what the fuck it's exactly called. It's a weed that looks very similar to. It's a vine. It's very similar to like what morning glories look like, but it's a weed, and it vines, and it is so hard to get rid of. And so that's also been something I've been trying to get rid of too. But that's all over the yard. Thankfully, the mint, it's only in a few spots in the yard, and then the rest of it's just in the actual garden beds. So I haven't planted anything like straight to these garden beds, except for one garden bed that was free of mint, and there's no roots either. I checked. I planted all of my wildflowers, so for like my pollinators and my for like the butterflies and stuff, and it's specifically for like monarchs too, like to help with the monarch population, because I don't know if you guys know this, like they're like not doing too good. I don't know if they're officially considered endangered. I didn't look into that, but like apparently it's been like record low numbers for a few years now. So I am planting milkweed and then other plants and flowers that like monarchs specifically like. So hopefully I can see some monarchs and some other really pretty butterflies in my garden this year. Because I don't know, I did a huge mix and I just planted it all in this like super long garden bin. So I don't know what all's gonna pop up like for me to see this year, or if anything's like perennial. I'm not saying that shit right. It'll come up next year too. I don't know. I did find out that the previous people who lived here planted one peony plant, which was cool. which the mulch is actually supposed to help with like the killing off the mint because it's taking away sunlight. So we'll have to see how that goes. But that's just like what I've been up to basically is sleeping and gardening and scrolling on my phone, rotting and smoking. It's like really been it. Yeah. And speaking of the gardening and the smoking, I've actually been thinking about growing my own like weed. I don't know if can I talk about that on YouTube. I feel like I talk about so much that it shouldn't be a problem. But anyway, I've been thinking about growing my own, and I've been like looking into it. I don't think it's hard to do at all. So I do think it's actually something I'm gonna look into. Because it's legal to do where I live currently, and so as long as I follow certain things, like it's not like a big deal at all. So I will probably maybe look into that a little bit more within this weekend. And then I have the Fenty Beauty matchstick that I'm going to use for contour. Obviously not my shade. I was led astray. I've also had some like, I don't know, not like crazy, like insane family drama, but like some family shit stir up. My mom, I don't know, it's been a while since I've talked about my mom. So my mom, she got divorced sometime last year, I think, from her second husband. I was not a fan of. Depending on how long you've been watching me, you might not know, or you may know this already. I was living with my mom and my stepdad. He kicked me out over bullshit. Essentially, like what had happened was my mom like helps rehab baby raccoons and stuff, and these baby raccoons that we had like had knocked over some glass and shattered it, and make a long motherfucking story short, like it got on, like they peed because there was glass and they were scared because they're babies, and so there's glass and raccoon piss all over these papers. I didn't think to like check on what these are because I'm like a child basically, and I threw them out because they're covered in glass and piss. And my stepdad, like, I guess needed those, instead of explaining that to me and like whatever, he just starts screaming at me and all this shit and tells me to leave. And like there was some other stuff going on, not between me and him, but like between my little brother and him. And like he tried to kick out my brother the night prior, just all this bullshit. And my mom is like, well, I'm gonna leave it, and then she doesn't, because this is the second time that this basically happened. Like, he's just a big piece of shit. So like when she said that they were getting a divorce, I was like, because I did not like him. So she's been like living without him. Like she's still in the same house. Like she got the house in the divorce, but like they're not together, right? And she let me know that she found out like he was talking some crazy shit. Like she has someone living with her, not only with my like little brother and his girlfriend, but as like a friend that she has living with her. Mind you, this friend is like closer to my age than my own mother's age. And he was telling people that like my mom and her were having like some lesbian relationship, which like, and she found out that he was saying some of this stuff through her ex-boyfriend that she had, because they work together, because my mom works in healthcare. If you don't know, in healthcare, everybody just like fucks each other, and it's like really, really horny and gross and nasty. And mind you, this ex-boyfriend, nobody fucking likes in my family. Like, he's a fucking weirdo, dude. Like, there's so much shit I can say, and please just trust me on the weirdo part. And then he cheated on my mom when they were together, mind you. Like, he cheated on his wife. That's why he and his wife got divorced. Then he cheated with my mom when he got with her. He's cheated on every woman he's been with. And so one of the reasons that they broke up was because he fucking cheated on my mom. And now all of a sudden, he and her hanging out, BFFs, definitely, seeing each other. And everybody in my family's pissed about it. Like, there is not a single soul that is like, oh, dude. And of course, because I'm like the oldest child of this one, I'm hearing it from fucking everybody. Everybody. Oh my fucking god. Like, I don't think there's only like maybe one or two people that have not reached out to me to bitch and moan and fucking complain about this relationship. And so I'm getting updates all the time, and now I probably upset my mom because she was the one to tell me that like she and him were kind of like reconnecting, and I literally was like, ew, because he's a fucking weirdo dude. And she was like, and you guys don't know, I'm in a very happy relationship. And she was like, what if I said that about like your partner? And I was like, I wouldn't give a fuck because my partner's not a fucking certified fucking weirdo who's cheated on me in the past. And like, and I also was like, and also everyone in our family loves him. No one in the family loves your fucking man. Like, he's a fucking freak, dude. And she got like really defensive and whatever. And like, sometimes I feel bad for being honest, but like, dude, what the fuck? And speaking of like my graduation party, I was talking about that earlier. She asked me if I just wanted it to be her or if he could come. Why the fuck would I, like, allow someone I have not, mind you, spoken to, interacted with, in well almost over, I would argue, a decade at this point, to my graduation party? And mind you, I don't fucking like this person because, I don't know, maybe it's because of the fact that they cheated on my mommy. What the fuck? Like, I literally could not fucking believe that she had even, like, thought to ask me. And I'm, at the same time, though, like, I'm glad she did and didn't just, like, fucking bring him, because I would have been pissed as fuck. But I've been, like, talking to my boyfriend about it, and I was like, should I say something, like, or should I just kind of keep my mouth shut? And he says that, like, I should just kind of, like, let her do whatever the fuck she's gonna do, because, like, even if I do say something, is she gonna change that? And realistically, he's right, like, she's not. I don't think that she really gives a fuck that much, so, because I think, I was talking to my little brother, because he and his girlfriend actually stayed the night over at my place this past weekend, and we were talking about, I have, like, a huge fucking line. It's crazy, because normally I don't see the lines until after I post the video, and I'm like, god damn, I'm ugly as hell. My double chin has gotten really fucking big recently. It's because I've been doing nothing, because I've been getting but that's okay. You know what's crazy is I don't really care about being fat. I think I really just want to lose weight to get done with my surgeries and stuff, because there's a weight limit. I really don't care about being bigger, like, as long as I feel okay and I'm not like consistently out of breath all the time. Bitch. I don't know, that's just me. Obviously I want to strive to be healthy, but anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I just couldn't fucking believe that she had asked me. But I was talking to my little brother about it, and he said that he had talked to her about it and was like, I don't really approve, you know. But here's the thing, like, me and my brother, we both tend to kind of, I don't want to say lie is the right word, but we both embellish, I would say, and it's not something I'm proud of doing. I catch myself, and I think my partner's really great about, like, did you say that, or did you know what I mean? I actually like that, like, type of change up, because I never would have thought, I was like, oh, I'm not a dramatic person, I'm not a sensible person, I'm not, you know, like, and it's okay, and it's fine. So yeah, like, I don't know, like, if he really said what he said, or if he said something less of that, but like similar nature, which is realistically what had happened. I don't fucking know, but what I can tell you is I'm not pleased with this relationship in the slightest. I'm thinking kind of like something pink. I don't know. What are you thinking? Oh, yeah, I think I just want something simple. Let's use this palette. This is the Cloud Spun by ColourPop. I wonder if they still make this palette. Oh wait, let me do my powder and stuff first. Hold on. I'm disappointed that she's seeing him. I think my whole family is actually like low-key disappointed as fuck. Because again, dude, literally when like they broke up, people in our family celebrated. They did not like him at all. Did I do concealer? No. Fuck. It's okay. I can add. We just did like a base layer. So I've got two concealers because this one is my shade, but I don't know if it's my shade with this foundation on, and this is too yellow, so I figured we can see play around with this. This is the Rem Beauty concealer, the light 5in, which is like a very pinky shade. So if you're like me and you're very pink, this is really good shade. And then this is the Say Slip Tint Concealer in shade 1. I think they've expanded their range to be more fair. I bought this forever ago, so this is like very yellow for me. But yeah, let's see what these look like on me with this foundation. And this keeps really well. I've had this past the expiration date, and it hasn't like oxidized or anything. I'm just gonna use my finger. It comes with a scoop, but Lord knows where that shit's at. I still don't know what to do for food for my graduation party because it's not a ton of people coming over, so it's like I don't need to like really worry about it. My mom offered to take me out to eat instead of like getting food for the party, which I'm tempted to do, but then it's like I don't know where the fuck I want to go because I know where I'd want to go if the place was still open. In Short North here in Columbus, Ohio, there's a place called Happy Creek, and they closed down because there was an issue with the people that they rented the space from. They've been there for fucking years. I've gone there since I was a little kid, and the landlord priced them out, and so they aren't there anymore. And they said that they were looking into other spaces, but there's been no updates on if like they're gonna actually come back and do anything. So I actually don't think that they will, which is disappointing. But it's getting turned into a pho restaurant. I've never had it before, so I do think that when they open up, I am gonna probably go and try it. Because I bet it's gonna be good. I can't imagine. Because is that Thai food? I'm not totally sure. I'll have to like look that up. But I feel like when I've seen people eat out like online, they said it's really good. I'm gonna have to try that. I have like that on my to-eat list. And then I want to try some Nigerian food. Me and my partner have been talking about trying that for a while. We tried. He worked across the street from a Jamaican place for a while, so we tried that. That was pretty good. Can I tell you what I had? No, because I don't remember, but it was really good. We also got mac and cheese from them, and it was really fire too. What the fuck was it? I know I got rice of some kind, which is it's obviously gonna be good. It's fucking rice. Yeah, I can't remember what else. I think that concealer looks pretty okay. I think my glasses can be a little liars, like, because of they kind of tint things for me, so I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about using the Say since this looks okay. Alright, so we've already done this, which is fine. So I now have my pink, and then I have translucent powders. This one is, funnily enough, I think these brands have beef. Beauty Bakery, which is the Pitch of Flour, and this is Huda Beauty. Because I think didn't Huda Beauty steal these people's packaging or some shit? I don't know. I wasn't really there for that beef. This shit smells so good, by the way. I'm not a huge fan of, what's the word? Scented makeup and stuff, but that shit does smell really good. And then I have to go grab my little since they closed down, I don't have like a restaurant that's like a to-go restaurant here anymore. Which it doesn't help that I, again, never leave my house, so it's kind of hard to like pick a new one when that's the case, but so I don't know. I'll have to think on that, and I have to think about it quickly because if I'm gonna do like, say like I do like a catering thingy, like I have to do it in advance, and it's Monday night, basically Tuesday morning, as I'm filming this. But yeah, say like your parent was dating someone super shitty, like do you tell them that you fucking hate them, or do you just kind of play nice, or do you kind of like play nice but you tell them that you hate them, like, you know what I mean? Like, and now mind you, my mom, she knows already how I feel, but like, I don't know, I feel like I almost want to say more than what I've said, because it's just like, I don't think that you grasp how awful I think this person is, you know? Does that even make sense? I don't know. Damn, my face looks round as fuck. Okay, so we're gonna be letting that sit and chill for a little bit, and then let's jump into this eyeshadow. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just chilling for real. I'm very tempted to use this chunky glitter, but I don't really want to deal with the cleanup of the chunky glitter. Do you see the issue with that there? This is, I like never use this fuchsia shade. I'm like, probably because it's very eye staining. We're gonna try this. Wow, that is very vibrant. How are you guys doing with the state of the world right now? Shit looks kind of fucking bleak sometimes, don't it? I feel like I've been doing okay. I think that's also one of the reasons I've been in such like a fucking weird ass slump too. Just like everything going on, it kind of like just feels like, God, what can I do type shit. Me saying type shit, like who the fuck am I? That's how I know I've gotten too much internet access. Sometimes I feel like such a horrible person because like I feel like most of the content I watch is like black or brown creators, and so then I catch myself saying shit. It's like, do you say that? No, you don't. Why are we? And it probably doesn't help too that my partner also says that same stuff too. So it's like my brain is like, oh, you hear it so often, it's like you almost adopt it to your vocabulary, even if it's not something you would like normally say. Oh shit, I need to like get some of this pigment off. I've been doing really fucking good on my reading though for this year. I've read the least amount of books for this this month, for the entire, like out of all the months that I've been reading so far. I'm probably gonna start my second book of the month. Probably tomorrow, probably not tonight. It's a newer book, it's called Ruins. I don't remember the author, but it looks really interesting. It follows like an anthropologist, like discovering or trying just finished reading this book called Honeysuckle, which was also like a newly published book. It was well written. I didn't. It's like you know, like when you buy a book and like you start it and you already know, like, okay, this is gonna be a little fucked up, and because it's a horror book, and I knew that like going in, like, okay, it's probably gonna do this like at some point in the story, and it did do that at some point in the story, which I didn't like because it was predictable, but I thought it was well done, even though it was very predictable. I thought it was an interesting book. It follows like Welsh, I believe, mythology, and essentially like you're able to make this like being out of like flora and stuff, and it like becomes a person and looks like a person for the most part. It's a very, very interesting concept. I thought it was well written because like you just like had this kind of like dread sense like the whole book, and I like books like that, but I don't read them a ton because they stress me out. Because I don't like feeling that sense of dread all the time. Okay, so the sparkle is like, or the shimmer shade is like the same shade as the eyeshadow I just put on. I thought it was a little bit lighter. How's it look to you? Do it look insane? Low-key kinda, yeah. I think the hair is just like, it's not helping for sure. I'm gonna show up for work tomorrow. My eyes are gonna be stained as fuck. Look like I've been crying all night. Let's see, what can we do here? Can maybe try and darken up the ends here. I don't know. I have all these brushes and I'm like using the same brush for everything I'm doing right now. I gotta take like a professional makeup class one of these days. I feel like that'd be so fun to do. Unfortunately, I'm like one of those people, like once I learn to do it a certain way, it's like I normally don't like straying from that because there's something wrong with me. Oh, this is like a really pretty glitter. It's like oxidized, probably because it's like hella expired, but we're getting it. I am pretty sure, yeah, these these eyeshadow palettes are like at least 6 years old because I definitely had them prior to starting on my bachelor's degree. That's how you know that it was serious. Damn, I gotta get some new eyeshadow. But until this like burns my eye, I'm probably not gonna replace it. Okay, I think that like honestly saved the look. And then I'm gonna pack some more glitter on it in a minute too. Can you even see what I just did, or like, are you just chilling? Oh, you're just chilling. Yeah, you can't see that shit. My fault. I need to get, probably get a little closer. Is that helpful? No, not really. You'll have to trust that it looks good in person then. But yeah, like look at this glitter here. It's this one. It's like putty texture. I don't know. That's again probably because it's like super fucking expired. Have you guys been getting into any new hobbies? I feel like gardening has been like my new hobby, and then potentially expanding on that, like with growing like weed or something. I've been looking also some roses. I don't know if you guys know what like Peggy Martin roses are. Those have been, I think, going viral on social media. And I love the idea of having like some climbing roses. So I'm looking into maybe getting some Peggy Martin roses because I have 2 spots that I think I would like to have them in. Did you hear that? I think I have an electric car driving by. Dude, I look fucking bonkers. Hopefully the like lashes will. I love that I rely on lashes every eyeshadow look. It's like, well, hopefully the lashes that'll pull it together. Yeah. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty whatever diamond bomb thing. The How Many Carats, which is the shade 01, to just pack on some more glitter. Dude. She's so pretty. I haven't gotten new concealers since the last time I did like my makeup haul. I have been meaning to, but then I just like, because I haven't been doing my makeup and filming, I just haven't felt the need to like go and purchase any. I was gonna ask for help at Sephora when I went and returned them, but like I kind of pussied out because again they were a little fucking rude in there. Although 2 of the ladies I spoke with, they were very, very kind, very nice. But like when me and my friend, because I always take someone to go with me because I'm a pussy. When me and my friend stepped in, there was like a lady that was being so like standoffish. Like she asked like if we were looking for anything, and I said that I was doing a return, and she goes, "Oh," and I go, "Yeah." And so she points me into the front desk, and then she asks if I'm going to be asking for cash or not. And I said, and I couldn't hear what she said at first. I think I have like an auditory like delay, like processing delay or some shit. I had no clue what the fuck she was asking me. My friend like had to say what she was asking me, and even then I was still like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But she'd asked if I was like gonna ask for cash or if I was gonna ask for it to be on a card, and I genuinely just like, I said I didn't know, and she goes, "You don't know." I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. And I did get it put back on my card. Like, why would I want cash? I never carry cash. And I don't know. So that just like threw me so bad. Like, but yeah, because I think she was trying to determine if she could do it herself on like a different tilt than the one that she pointed me towards. I don't really know what the point of the question was. But yeah, I felt stupid as fuck. But I don't think her being irritated or like weirded out by me saying I didn't know was like annoying. Like that definitely sounds like something I would have done like when I worked at fucking Target or Walmart. Like, you don't know. But like I don't know, the way that she reacted when I said I had to return was like fucking bizarre, dude. So yeah, I don't fucking know. But and then also I didn't get a very good refund. Like I paid a good amount of money. And I know I had like a promo code or whatever, but like I don't know, like I just feel like they give you the minimum amount of money possible, like for that shit. Yeah. Let's do some eyeliner. And hope that we don't fuck this shit up. Well, I did an angle I didn't want to. God damn it, kill me right now. Yeah, I want some like 2016 eyeliner. trendy makeup like right now, but I will say, like, to me personally, nothing beats like the 2016 like fat fucking eyeliner. Like, I just think that that looks so good on so many people, and like, I don't know, clean girl makeup and some other shit. That's not everybody's shit. Like, sometimes you just gotta be like bad for real. And people are like too worried about like being copy paste, but then mind you, like, everybody was doing this type of liner in 2016 to be copy paste, so maybe I should shut that up, you know. I will say this is not the OG like tattoo liner that I like from Kat Von D. This is definitely like a reformulation, and low-key, it's not as good. I feel like, which is so weird that like they did a reformulation. I'm sure there was like a reason for it, but like I kind of think it's crazy that they did one, because I feel like that eyeliner was so fucking popular for a reason. Like, if it worked well, like, why? Do you see that? I just like cried eyeliner a little bit. Okay, like the fuck. It's also a little less thick. Nope. Oh, I just totally fucked up my eyeliner. Fuck. Yep. It's actually not too bad. Okay. It is probably noticeable for you, but because like you can only see darker shit come up on my phone, but it's not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna come back after I put lashes on, because we both know that's gonna take 25 minutes. I'm back, and that did take me like forever. These are a new pair of lashes. This is by LA Colors, actually. These are the 3D Foam Minx Wispy, and I think it's the Dangerous up top. That's what it is. These are actually really nice. I like how they look. They're pretty full looking. It does cover up my horrendous eyeliner job, which is super nice. And the main goal of a lot of lashes that I wear, I used also where the fuck? Oh, here it is. The Duo Glue brush on adhesive. I like this brand. It's nice, and it's easy to rub off when I'm like ready to get this shit off my eyeballs. So. Okay, and then we're also gonna brush off the powder that we had on, because that's been sitting there like way too long. Cool. And then I'm gonna do some mascara on my bottom and top lashes. This is the Tartelette Tubing Mascara by Tarte. I look like shit in my hands. It's disgusting. Just gonna get my blonde lashes up in there with the fake lash, so it'll look more blended. And then I just like darkening up my bottom lash line a little bit, so you can see it. And I don't really mind if it gives off like spider leg a little bit. I think that, honestly, I don't know, it's probably just because I grew up in the early 2000s, and that was how a lot of people put eyeliner. It's how a lot of people did their mascara, and so I actually like how that looks at times. I do think it gets to a point where it's like, okay. But and I feel like it's very see a lot of people do bottom lashes anymore too, like with the new makeup trends. But I don't know. I think like it just complements the looks. I've also seen though, like people do false bottom lashes. I gotta get into that. I think that looks really cutesy. Okay, let's do some eyebrows. So I have both the brow pen and the precision pencil by Benefit. I like both these. I'm gonna map out my brow with the pencil first, and then I'm gonna go in with the marker. I really need to learn how to do my brows like super good. I have not mastered that yet, but I will one of these days. I think I need to clean up my eyebrow mainly. This one's my problem brow because of like how the beginning of it grows. Oops. I just fucked up my line. Yeah, you can see. Fuck. We'll fix it. Probably not. I gotta trim this eyebrow bad. God, if only I give a shit about how I looked. I don't do anything crazy, I just kind of blend it with my finger. Oh my god, these look fucking massive. Damn, this is giving like fucking break. Oh god. I feel like I'm. What's that one gay YouTuber that had like those massive fucking eyebrows? That is not the look I'm going for tonight. No offense to that YouTuber. Okay. We a little hard. Like I said, this is me definitely. I need to learn more on the brow front, but I definitely think we're getting somewhere with that learning. We're just not at the point where I'd like to be quite yet. And again, if I did my brows, or if I did my makeup more often, I'm sure I would like the results a lot better. Like, also my eyebrows are two very different shapes, and I just don't give a shit about them enough. I keep it holding this upside down. This is like poking me in the eye, so if you keep seeing me like blink crazy. Okay. I don't even feel like I need this fucking marker pen, like the way shit's looking. Okay. I'm also not liking the repackaging of this marker pen, I gotta be honest. Oh, those lashes looking crazy right now. Okay. Fuck, I did it again. There we go. It's like the micro things. Micro needle looking ass thing. know what the fuck I was about to say. Probably nothing important of interest, to be real with you. Okay, I love how sparkly this is, but sometimes I want that like white sheen. I feel like sometimes it doesn't give this. I feel like this is like a topper for some other highlighter because it's just so gorgeous, but it's like very delicate unless you're quite close, I feel like. Or I'm just too far from my camera, which is probably like, it's probably a little bit both. Okay, let's do, I don't know, I really can't tell if this is a flop look or not. Let's do some blush. I think because we went so pink, I don't know, do I want to do, I kind of want to start off with this. I don't know. Let's start off with this and then add the other one if I feel that it's necessary. This is the Sweetheart blush by ColourPop. Oh my god. If I can hold things correctly. There's like actually something wrong with me, I think. I really like how people are applying blush now though, like kind of like up here and stuff. I think that looks so cute on people. I think that just comes from me being like so naturally pink and red. Like I think that looks so fucking cute. So I love that people are doing that. I am a little nervous. My sister-in-law is actually going to be moving in with me and my partner here shortly. I think maybe end of this month, very early next month. And obviously very excited, you know. I love my sister-in-law, love my family, whether it's like my biological or like my in-laws, but I just am nervous on how it's going to go. So I'm a little stressed over that, and then it's just going to be like a change, you know, with like how the household is and things like that. Like we just had my brother and his girlfriend over for like a few days, and they spent the night and stuff, and that was just kind of like, ugh. I don't know, I like having my own space, and like I still will, obviously, but like I grew up in generational homes, so like I lived with my aunts and my cousins, and then my grandparents a lot of my life, and having a full house is just not something that I'm like crazy in love with or very interested in doing. So I don't know, I'm like a little nervous on how it's gonna go. Again, do I expect anything crazy to happen? No, like I'm sure everything's gonna be great and it's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna be so happy they moved in. I just am a little nervous about it, that's all. I almost feel kind of like a dickhead for saying I'm nervous. It's just like, I don't know my sister-in-law very well. She's got a young kid, and then, so that's like already another thing, and then it's just like how I live versus how somebody else lives. It's just very different, you know, so I'm hoping that it will mesh really well together. And then I am gonna do this white highlighter I have by ColourPop. It's also in the heart. So cute. And then I think I might layer the Fenty on top of it. And I'm gonna just take a brush and like make it like that. My fingers. Oh fuck. Do you have any what the fuck was I about to say? Hey, do you have any reading recommendations? But B, also, do you have any plants that you recommend putting in your garden? Right now, I'm growing cucumber, I'm growing zucchini, I'm trying peppers. They are not popping up, like they're not germinating. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with those. Like those are not doing well. I'm trying for jalapenos and then bell peppers, but neither of them are doing anything. I think I already said cucumbers. spinach and lettuce, they're doing great. They're in like these nice seed trays. Everything else is just like Tupperware containers that I was gonna throw out like from eating out and stuff. And they're doing pretty okay. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with peppers, so if you have any recommendations for your peppers to grow, I will very gladly take them, because like mine are not wanting to do anything. And I'm making sure it's not too wet, but I'm also making sure it's not too dry. Like, I don't know, maybe there's like some special trick, or like peppers are different, like you have to do something very specific for them. I feel like when I looked and like read the seed packaging, it wasn't anything crazy, so I have no fucking clue. Alrighty, let's do lips, because I think that's really about it, all we have left. Let's see here. I'm gonna do my lip liner. This is the NYX or NYX. How do you guys say it? I say both, I think. I go to say NYX, but I do the NYX. Anyway, this is the New Pink liner. And it's very, very close to my natural lip color. Wow, my lips are dry as fuck. I should have put chapstick on. I feel like when I put lip liner on, my lips look fucking massive. But it's just because I'm not used to seeing myself with like extra pigment on, I think. Maybe that means this like lip liner isn't as flattering as I think. That's why my lips are standing out so bad. I don't know, what do you guys think? And then I have a double lip line on my bottom lip. I'm gonna use what I almost always use, which is my e.l.f. Core Lip Shines. And then I have the shades Joyful and Lovely. I don't know which one. I love the smell of these though, and these have cute little hearts. I don't know how well you can see the inside, but yeah. I think I'm gonna do this one, which is the shade Lovely. I couldn't fucking read for a second. This like lash is like in my eye, where it's like I can see out of it, but it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's not receiving information. Does that even make sense? Oh wow. I don't know. I think this is the one that I always think isn't as like prominent in the color. And I'm like, I don't know where my lip oils went. I'm also gonna throw this Fenty gloss on top of it. Maybe that'll help with it. This is the Fenty 02. I think it's Fussy. I don't know if that really changed the shade at all. I do really like the taste of this too. It kind of reminds me of like a lip smacker, like gloss. But yeah, that's the look. Let me know if you think it's a flop or not. God, my eye look fucking terrifying there. Low-key probably is a bit of a flop. I just haven't been doing shit, and I don't know. But I just kind of wanted to hang out and chill and talk a little bit about myself, because I'm very selfish. How are you? Like, I hope you're doing so good. I do think now that, like, I've graduated and given myself time to kind of just do nothing, that I'm going to be more, like, wanting to do something. No promises, though, but I am, like, it's, like, crazy. It's, like, I have so many ideas for videos I want to do and things I want to talk about, and then it's just, like, guess what? I haven't been doing any of that, so probably like 4 or 5 hours. I would almost said 2. I'm such a fucking liar. But yeah, definitely planning to do like a little walk through my greenhouse. I am wanting to do a walk through my office, but it's so fucking busy in here. I'm planning on getting these nice shelves in the back, so it's not just a bookshelf, so I can have more plants and stuff, because I'm sure you can see I have like quite a bit of plants up here. But yeah, I also want to do like my plant collections, like to show you guys that. I just, again, am so lazy. That's it. I'm just